to a higher power. Heart's sense of there's more perspective. There's just a greater sense. So this greater power comes from us all as one purpose. And when that one purpose comes together, we become one with a higher power. When we're doing it in this, at the point of all of our stories, so we can all come together for a greater purpose, but when we come together for a purpose that we all communicate, now there's a higher purpose, doing one for a higher purpose is working with this magical divine essence and believing, putting it out there in every way, shape, and form, in affirmations and gratitude and thankfulness and prayer, in thought and imagination, in all of every shape and form. That's one to the higher power, and believing all of us coming together, our power is greater as we all believe that we're all speaking of the same one, and that we're all trying, that we're all in this crazy belief of survival. There's really only thriving. And I just want to join hands with everybody and thrive, yeah, and make it a reality. So, one of the higher power feels greater. So when we get involved, we feel like it feels like you put on a suit of armor, unstoppable. You feel, like you have a louder voice, that you have more impact. So if you're able to find a group where you're speaking the same, where the context is there, where you can join forces and it's working in the same degree, we all want that. So we've centered this at the center of all of our conversations, at the point of all of it, hoping it serves that need in everybody. But as us all joining one force and one voice, then we're all able to spend our resources, use our solutions, use all of our creations and all of our answers to serve all. Fact is we are able to do this as a combined force. So the bigger armor we can put on just to work together, the great force is the force of just go with the flow, the non-chosen, the just let your day develop, let your life continue. So, and it's nice when it's flowing in a direction that serves, but a lot of the flow is off at the current moment. It's not serving the needs of all. So it's a force, and it's literally all of us choosing to believe that we can. That's it. It's just choosing to believe we can, and just choosing to switch our focus. And it's that simple. We change our focus, we naturally change our conversation. We naturally change our surroundings, which naturally changes other surroundings, which naturally changes the viewpoints, which naturally, it just all emerges. But it's just literally amplifying a message enough to say, hey, we can just do a checkup, a reboot, and re-automate the world and all of our tools to better serve humankind and the human spirit. All of us as one. It's right. Such a simple little maneuver, but one of the higher power is us working with this divine, knowing that it all turns out, and just all of us seeing it in real time and living in that world the rest of our days. We can just live happily ever after, just knowing and refocus and reusing our tools right now, so that we feel that, wow, this is heaven on earth. Everything I am doing is making a difference in real time. My efforts are being, because all of our efforts are being felt. They're just not being felt in real time by us all. And it's there that we find that bliss and that peace. And it's just, it's an adjustment of our focus to realize that we're where we can be still and happy. It's all one of the higher power in a lot of different ways is just feeling that empowerment as we come together. And all of us are more powerful as we come together, but we're going to come together in different forms. When we're choosing to align, if whoever we're in alignment with, if this is in a marriage or if this is in a group venture, a business deal, or if this is in a friendship, or if this is in a project group. So what we're trying to create here is also a way that we can converse using the greater knowledge that exists right now on how we can do things. Even if we don't see them in our daily life, there is an answer right now that exists. So this is one that I love. Elements is clarity of purpose, challenges or ways to operate when you're coming together to create this oneness. It's a one the higher power. If it's in a marriage, if it's in a friendship, if it's in a business deal, if you're coming together, just as you're coming together, kind of clarity of purpose, like what do we want to get out of this? All of it is in this feeling realm that we're speaking about. One was clarity of purpose, another is being in the present. So all of our answers are right now in the present, and us feeling and being in the present is a big part of creating this. Oneness only exists right now in the moment. So you have to be present, fully present. So clarity of purpose and being in the present, being fully in the conversation, being real, and communicating from your point of view, but communicating your point of view, being connected, knowing that what you say does affect. Everything is connected. We're all connected. So every answer is a part of the solution and knowing that as you come together and being heart directed. So it's just 5 ways of staying in that space where you can actually create that magic. So it's being present in the now, joined on purpose. So it's just aligning your attention and your intentions clearly, being present in the moment, and that's how you can harness this higher power. But number one, if you're doing this with another individual, you're able to communicate and move through things much quicker because you're connected. You're at a place where there's an understanding. As a group, if we connect in this way, instead of working by a time clock or working by an ego or a hierarchy, just what is our purpose? What are we trying to create? Just coming together as a group, having that clarity of purpose, being heart directed, being connected, knowing that every piece is part of the solution, just staying open and being in the present to really communicate in the now. Those higher power in our business. And the more we do that, the more we feel our own empowerment because our voice gets to be heard. This group, we want to empower everyone. So we want everybody's opinion and just move forward as one, feeling our way purposely to celebrate all that we are doing, celebrate life.